Hey guys, this is going to be my reaction video for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 13. Blanking on the name. I just know it's like, I guess, Book of Something, Chapter 3. It'll probably be in like it'll probably be in like a caption or in the title of the video somewhere. Or in a pinned, comment. Anyway, last week's episode, I guess it was. Oh my God, where's the girl? Anissa. God, it's been a late night. It's like Anissa's girlfriend Grace is trying to hide the fact that she's trying to hide the fact she was a meta and running off at one point. Anissa, and then you have and there was the fact that she found out about someone who came to the clinic who was being physically abused by some. I guess like some drug lord who who had like the hospital in a strong arm and that's why they couldn't report the abuse. So she went in her little like vigilante disguise and like beat the crap out of him, took some of his money, but to give to the give to the church to pay for Khalil's funeral, but she ended up like almost getting like jumped and I guess like distracted and I guess like maced, and they kind of like the guys were able to like jump her and like beat her up, but I guess eventually she was able to I guess injure the guy and break his neck, because he was basically had to go into surgery at the clinic and the girlfriend already moved out. Then of course had Dr. Jace being used by ASA and strong-arming Lynn into moving the pod kids when it turns out Markovians are after the pod kids now. And basically Jen's like swearing to avenge Khalil and going after Tobias, and I guess Jeff tried to go after one of the Markovians, but they had like diplomatic immunity, so they ended up being let go. And Jen trying to protest with the little memorial being taken down by Principal Lowry for Khalil. And then basically getting a little bit of his backstory when having a fight with, I guess like a heated argument with Jefferson about how he grew up in a broken home where it's like his dad was a heroin addict and he watched his mom like OD, and then he had to live out on the streets eating dog food, and he says like, oh, nobody thinks it's just because I'm white that I haven't been through shit, and it's like I don't feel sorry for any of these kids, because basically the white man can go to hell and like go through all this crap and nobody's gonna give a damn, which it feels like that should give him like some level of like compassion towards the students, but it's given him like more like apathy and just kind of wrapped up his own thing. It's like nobody has it as bad as I do. Nobody, and kind of, and it's like I've known people like that who just kind of like all the pain they went through is kind of had an opposite, made them like think like, oh, nobody's feel like nobody's a bigger victim than I have mentality. It did give the character some depth, but not that excuses attitude towards the students. But at least it didn't seem like it seemed like more than just some like I guess like little bureaucrat placed by the school board. And of course Tobias is trying to get the super metas out of the prisons, which turned out to be like assassins, and it turned out the technology to open the pods are kind of like very dated and ancient, as Todd pointed out. So he said they're going to enlist Dr. Jace's help to get them out, and I guess that's going to continue from where that episode left off. So without further ado, let's start the episode.
I'm ready. Get ready. Get set. Let's go.
All right.
What are you saying? You calling me old?
Not old, Jeff, just less young. All right, Jen, you can power down.
My bad.
Going within earshot, probably.
You know Anissa taught me how to read lips, right? So thank you for your vote of confidence. I appreciate it.
Stomping holes in streets, throwing bolts of lightning is in danger and will be acquired or terminated.
So many lives hang in the balance. I'll help you move the pod kids. But on one condition. You keep Dr. Jace away from me.
That's fair.
What are you doing?
My watch is also a Geiger counter.
Of course it is. What else you got? Poison darts in your pen? Phone in your shoe?
Whatever was here was slightly radioactive, but it didn't possess enough radiation to be used as a weapon of any kind. I'm guessing it was more like a power source.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It raises more questions than it does answers.
Well, just what I need. More questions.
A way to keep them in line. They have implants in their brain stems. The watches enable them.
I'll give those evil child-snatching bastards one thing. They've got great taste in watches.
So like their Suicide Squad.
First?
Always say that Garfield is a place for second chances. Well, where's your second chance, Principal Pierce?
I really like this. Definitely like the back half of the season more than the first half. Things are coming. Okay. Didn't see this coming, but being in ropes kind of gave it away.
If you don't do what I ask, there will be pain. If you complete the task I give you, well, you'll be rewarded quite nicely. I'm not looking for a puppet, Marcus. I'm looking for a partner. So what's it gonna be? Partners?
You know I love you with everything I've got, but you're kind of assuming that Grace is in danger. Maybe with the life you lead, it's making you paranoid. Grace lives a normal life. What if she's not in any danger?
She's got to be in danger. Why else would she just leave like this?
Well, maybe she decided that things between you two were too serious, and she did. I'm just saying, there's a possibility that maybe Grace just don't want to be with you anymore.
Ouch.
Technically, Grace Choi doesn't exist.
What do you mean she doesn't exist?
It's a completely false identity. And given the quality, it's one she paid a pretty penny for. Grace's real name is Shaylee Wild. She was abandoned as a child and she went from foster home to foster home. This picture is from one of those homes.
Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Tobias had just killed me like he killed Painkiller. I ain't trying to go out like that.
Oh, God.
You did this to me!
No!
That's so nice to see that the brainstem implants are still working. If you wouldn't mind.
You get Garfield back and you do what? You side with Lowry? Nate, there's so much going on in my life right now. I sit up there, I realize just how much. The students of Garfield deserve more than I can give them right now.
Well, know this. Don't expect any more favors.
So I would just get another principal, for God's sake, you idiot.
Jeff, the facility's under attack.
The what?
That you will literally explode.
Shakedown. He was part of a covert ASA-run program to turn violent inmates into metas. There were 4 of them. They called themselves the Masters of Disaster.
Subtle.
When the ASA scrubbed the operation, the metas were supposedly destroyed. But apparently not. I'm guessing there were pods in the basement of the clinic, and Shakedown and his team were inside of them.
Here my bank account will be.
I expect to be compensated as well. After all, you're about to be the most powerful metahuman arms dealer in the world.
So, Todd got a new car.
I can't help myself.
Excellent.
Somebody better help me, 'cause I can't help myself. And I ain't doing too bad, baby. And I ain't got no brand new baby. Snatch it back and hold it. Hey.
Okay. Wow. Prioritize being a principal at Garfield and being Black Lightning, and, you know, Lowry getting in his head saying that he can't be negligent and lose his job again. But at the same time, it's like, why wouldn't there be a third option? Just say it's like you know, he's ill. Just say something like, you know, the students need some consistency, but just say like Lowry's not the one who's implemented to do that. So it's like he's basically the guy gets to keep his freaking job and just make life hell for the students. So I mean, he has a lot going on in his life, but he doesn't have to like indirectly throw his entire student body under the bus either. Yeah, I gotta look up more of this online about Grace Chow or not. I guess that's her alias, like what her real name is, and I think somebody says it was supposed to be like an Amazon or something, but then it's like, you know, they have Wonder Woman. I feel like they're being kind of embargoed, so it has to be some kind of weird. They're gonna take some liberties with that character, and I'm wondering, you know, when she's gonna, I guess if she's gonna be connected somehow with the other metas, like either the Masters, Disasters, or the Pod Kids. And yeah, I guess basically, yeah, I guess I'm not surprised that, you know, Todd going to work with Tobias would come back to bite him in the ass. I mean, I just thought maybe they would be. Yeah, he also like his hand out the window. You thought like, okay, he was like driving. Is the guy dead? Is he poisoned? But no, it's like they just rigged his car with a bomb. So, now Dr. Jace is back in the fold, and you know, I guess she took advantage of the situation to trap Lynn, considering, you know, she's still bitter about her being pushed aside, even though And there's a right to have her pushed aside because she's basically a psychopath and a loose cannon. And, you know, they were, you know, the guy, Bill Duke, whoever he's playing, was an idiot to trust her and not keep her under a tighter leash. I mean, he has to have known about her affiliation with Tobias, so could have kept a closer eye on her. Yeah, Jen going on a warpath and, you know, saying she has the, I guess, like, explosive output of a nuclear bomb. It means, like, I guess I had to have her, like, channel that rage somehow. And the only reason why she's probably going to suit up, probably until, like, not until, like, the season finale at the rate this is going at. And I'm just wondering, I feel like what other superpowers the Master Disaster have that I'm sure they're probably going to be out in the next couple of episodes. You know, Tobias sicking him on Black Lightning and whatnot. And, you know, I'm looking forward to the next couple of episodes. It's shaping up to building up to a really great finale. That's the feeling I get from that. Anyway, I gotta go to sleep. What do you guys think of the episode? What are your predictions for the upcoming the next 3 episodes? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.